Hey everyone, my name is McKenna, and the book that I decided to do my presentation on this week is Because of Winn-Dixie by Kate D. Camillo. I'm not sure if I said that right, but that's the book, and I absolutely loved it and would recommend it totally. The genre is contemporary realistic fiction. And for those who haven't read it, I'll kind of give a summary of it. It's about a girl named Opal who moves to a different town in Florida, and she's 10 years old, and she's really cute, kind of, just playful, sassy kind of girl, and she lives with her dad, who's a preacher. And the kind of looming struggle in their household kind of is that they lost their mother. She walked out on them like quite a few years back. And so it's kind of almost this like unsaid kind of looming sadness in their home. And she describes her dad as the preacher because he's kind of always, working on his sermons, kind of like a turtle in his shell kind of thing. She describes him as, and she's just kind of lonely and kind of just looking to fill the hole in, her heart. And that hole is filled when she meets a dog that she calls Winn-Dixie. And he's a really quirky, cute, big, well, actually, I think she calls it ugly. Actually, she doesn't call it cute. Ugly, big, funny, happy-go-lucky dog that fills her life with joy. And, they go on little cute adventures together, and they make a lot of friends and really kind of different, kind of like from old to young to blind to, just every kind of friend. And it's really cute. And I'm all about like character development. And so that's what I really enjoyed about the book, was the character development in that way. What was really cool to me about the characters was the way that the author portrayed them as being, just seeing like the different struggles that people go through in life. I felt like that was portrayed in the characters, that you can't judge a book by its cover, and that people have different struggles, and that's kind of something that that you see throughout the book. And Opal, she meets different people that at first maybe she kind of like judges, or other people judge, and then she kind of learns for herself who they really are. That was I felt like a big insightful thing from the book that she learns, is you can't judge a book by its cover. There's this girl named Amanda who's about her age, and she calls pinch faced and bitter, and she's like, I don't know if I want to be her friend. And you find out later that the reason why she's like that Opal feels like that she's like that, is because her brother, 5-year-old brother, drowned like a year back, and so Opal feels like that must be why that she's bitter. And and also someone that she works for at this pet store, she finds out that he went to jail, and she's kind of a little bit like, she's funny and just kind of sassy in her mind. Like she says, oh, if my father knew that I'm working for a criminal. And but she finds out later that the reason why he went to jail is because he was in a park, and he wanted to play his music, and there was got in trouble with the police and kind of that kind of thing. And she just really learns a lot from her friend Gloria, who's this old lady that's blind, almost blind, and she just tells her like you can't judge someone by what you see, like you can't judge a book by its cover. And she really learns that. And what's really cool about the book is, as you go through, she makes friends, and she isn't so lonely anymore. And there's this cool quote I really liked in the book about that. She says, all of a sudden I felt happy. I had a dog, I had a job, I had Fanny Block for a friend, and I had my first invitation to a party in Naomi, which is the town that she lived in. It didn't matter that it came from a 5-year-old, and the party wasn't until September. I didn't feel so lonely anymore. So that was really, really cool. And you can see that she's the hole in her heart is being filled. And she starts to ask more questions to her dad, who she calls the preacher, about her mother and about, her leaving. And her dad doesn't really open up a whole lot about it, but they're just starting to kind of pull back the layers of their relationship, and it's starting to improve in that way. And I really like that because of, how, about the values of family and how important, friendship is and family is. And so I really liked how the author portrayed that and did that. What I really liked was this other quote, Opal threw a party at Gloria's house. There's this big party that she's really excited about, and during the party there was a thunderstorm. And Winn-Dixie, he's terrified of thunder, and he goes crazy. And in the kind of ruckus of moving all the food inside and everything, she lost track of him and he ran away or whatever. And she starts to freak out and is looking for him, and she's just going crazy. And it's almost kind of this feeling, at least to me, of her feeling like I can't lose this source of happiness in my life. I can't lose that's something that's filled this hole in my heart. And I love this dog. I love this person, this dog. And so it kind of, to me, felt like this parallel of her and the issue with her mom having left, and how it's that same feeling of abandonment. And something really cool that Gloria says to her as, Opal's freaking out and trying to find the dog, Winn-Dixie, is Gloria says to Opal, "Come here, child." And then she says, "There ain't no way you can hold on to something that wants to go. You understand? You can only love what you got while you got it." And that was a major lesson for her, because, that not only for losing Winn-Dixie as her affair was, but also losing her mom, and the struggles that brought up. And she kind of had this moment with her dad of, opening up that kind of conversation, and her dad talks about it with her, and they kind of overcome that her mom is gone, and we're okay, and we have each other. And then at the end, they end up, finding Winn-Dixie, and it's kind of happy ending, and everything's good. But it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. And it's just a really insightful book. And I feel like it'd be really good for young readers, because, they're, young kids, they really, value friendships. And I feel like this is a good book for that. And kids, experience a lot of loneliness, and, and I feel like it'd be a book that would really resonate with a lot of young readers. And so yeah, it was really good. And I really enjoyed reading it, and I recommend it to any of y'all. So hope you enjoyed the presentation.